In a way, these statistics are there to be broken, obviously. I mean, Setien hadn't beaten Barcelona, and then he goes and beats
But it's
them.
funny, Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid, known for sort of grinding out results, they haven't been able to do that.
I suppose you could argue in a way that they have when it's been really important.
In the Champions League.
So in the Champions League, when they won 2-0 at the Calderon, and I think it was 2 goals from Griezmann in that game, and of course the game that won them the league title, although they didn't win it, they did go to the Camp Nou and get the draw that enabled them to take the title off Barcelona. So perhaps it's not as bad as it appears. But yeah, it's incredibly striking statistic from a team who have tended to beat just about everyone except Villarreal in that time.
Yeah, that is very true. Both sides going into this game failing to convince. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
Barcelona suffering their first home defeat in La Liga in 42 matches last time out against Betis. Atletico Madrid having to come from behind, leaving it very late to beat Athletic Bilbao, but also being somewhat erratic, drawing with Leganés after a good performance against Real Sociedad. They've not convinced. Neither team has convinced.
Well, we talked about this in the pod a couple of weeks ago, that sort of sense that Atletico Madrid, obviously, to win the league, they need to be very, very good. And there also needs to be a slight sense of, Madrid and Barcelona need to be below their very best level,
which they are,
or at least below that. And exactly, so it almost feels now, this might sound stupid when Atletico Madrid, if they win at the weekend, go top, but it feels like they've almost missed an opportunity, that they've had 12 games to have actually maybe even put
saying this the other day. I think it's a bit harsh, isn't it?
I think that it might be a bit harsh, but given how good their squad building was in the summer, given that they kept Oblak, that they kept Griezmann, that
they spent 70 million on Lamar.
They spent the 70 million on Lamar. This was the season we said they are better candidates. We said at the start of the season they are more clear candidates now than the year they won the league, because of course that year they weren't really candidates, and then somehow it happened. And so maybe having been given this opportunity, they will feel like there was the chance to have put some distance between them, to have given themselves kind of a head start, if you like, in a title race in which you would imagine that certainly Real Madrid are going to improve. You would imagine possibly Barcelona are going to improve a bit, although their results weren't bad, even if their performances weren't always that good, or their results weren't quite as good as they might have hoped, because I think it's 3 home draws, isn't it, as well as the defeat against Betis. And so maybe there was a sense of something lost. But then also you can say, okay, but we're 12 games in the season, and it starts now. And it starts now between 3 teams who are very, very strong, all of them, but also have shown really quite significant flaws this season.
Just 3 teams?
I think so, don't you? Or are we putting Sevilla in there?
I think it would
I don't think it's impossible.
Disrespectful to completely discount them at this stage.
Yes, I think that's fair.